Okay. So let's talk obsession. So I think this is conflicting for me. To truly I think it 100% matters who Justin is and not just who we think he is. And I mean, in order to understand that, you have to be able to baseline. You have to be able to baseline him. And I'm not saying that I can, but I'm saying that's what I've tried to do. Like, I think he gave a framework. These are the places that shaped me. These are the people that shaped me. These are the events that shaped me. And he says that the book is equal parts treasure map, equal parts memoir, equal parts confession. So I think all of those things are going to combine in the right area where the people that shaped him were there, the place that shaped him they were there, and then the story, a good story, he says. And the badger bite is a good story, but he's alone. But then the friendly or the trailside troubles, that he's not alone there, and nature fights back. That's what you get a big concept of, and he says it's a rite of passage to be in the wilderness. If you're out there in nature, it is nature. Like Forrest Fenn, if people can't swim, should we drain the pool or should we teach them how to swim? And there's probably, maybe you drain the pool if people, maybe you stop and you educate them immediately on how to swim, and in the meantime you try to get them not to swim until there's a good clarity, or you just say it is not anywhere where, if you have to ponder, well, I don't want to say that, because I was going to say if you have to ponder in your head and you think there's a 1% chance of death if I do this, don't do it. 1%. Now, crossing that river by the rock, obviously I don't think there's any chance of death. But if you don't know that, and crossing a river is it's slightly scary if you don't if you're not used to doing it, and you can't see the bottom, you don't know it the back of your hand, that would make it very difficult for me, at least. Neither me problems, probably. Yeah. So I'm trying to process exactly what I think about obsession. So I think it's a matter of healthy obsession, and that's been the reality for me. I have a tendency to hyper fixate on things and hyper focus, and that's because of my ADHD, and it also impacts my impulse control, so I don't always make the right decisions. Or in the past I didn't always make the right decisions, or I made impulsive decisions to not deal with pain or not deal with hard situations. It's easier just to ignore it and just self-medicate and try to cope. But obviously it's harder to not do that. Sometimes. I mean, sometimes there isn't a happy ending. And yeah, I think there's some aspect of it that does kickstart you into gear. I've been going to therapy pretty regularly, and I got diagnosed with ADHD. I've tried to give up all my bad habits. I've tried to make consciously better decisions in life, but your brain's a scary place, and idle time and not having the best circumstances in life and not knowing how to fix it, or there not being an immediate way to fix it, makes it very difficult sometimes to deal with reality and to process things, and like you don't want to process them. You just want to shut them out and not think about it. And I sometimes I feel like I would do that just to like punish myself, or like if I did have hope, like self-sabotaging like my own hope, or and I don't know why, like I I guess afraid that something could be in reach, but like if you really like truly believe that and like feel that level of like excitement and like you don't reach it, like that leaves you vulnerable to get hurt, which is ridiculous for me to like say that if I am doing like a treasure hunt. But like for me, like I want to find the gold because I think that like in like my life situation, like it would give me like I wouldn't be paycheck to paycheck. I would be able to like prioritize like things differently. And maybe that's the lesson of it all, is like I shouldn't have to wait till I find this mythical potential treasure to like change my life. And like in a lot of ways I don't think I have. Like I've gone boots on the ground like 22, 23 times now, which involved a lot of driving. A lot. Last time I went, my poor car, I've gotten a full-on flat punctured tire. I've gotten a nail in a tire. I've gotten my head or my windshield, like not just cracked, long crack, like 2 feet long. And I know exactly when it happened. I was driving at like 2 a.m. and like a big old truck I passed, and like there was another truck, and he shot a rock right into my windshield, and it was so effing loud that I was stunned when I didn't see a crack. And then it got really cold where I was, and it froze. And when I woke up, like later on, the sun came out, and I think when the sun hit it, it took like the little fragility and expanded it into like this massive, massive crack in my foundation of my windshield. Yep. But I don't regret going. I deeply, it's a puzzle, and like I really want to solve the puzzle, and like it's a bit frustrating when I fail in the moment of the puzzle, but then like in retrospect, like if you're asking me right here right now, am I glad I went 2 weekends ago? Yes. In the moment, was I glad? No. In the moment, what I've told myself, Tyler, you told yourself you were never going to do this exact trail again, and now here you are, like you're an idiot. Like, yeah, that happened. But I still would do it, I think, because it changed it allowed for me to add wisdom, like try to, like it didn't feel right. Like I couldn't explain why. It did for a minute, but then I'm like, eh. And like, I just tried to change perspectives and like try to view it how he's viewing it. And I think the biggest problem is like fly fishing. Like I have nothing fly fishing in my solve. It's probably bad. It's probably bad. Anywho, yeah. So like, I don't think I've answered the entire question of why I'm making this video. Is obsession bad? I think, and he says like you give it to yourself freely. I think when obsession is a passion, that's true. I think when obsession is destructive, you don't give it to you. It's not like free will of like, I was not, and it's not like an excuse for like my actions, but like I was not mentally equipped to deal with like the emotion that I was dealing with like the undiagnosed ADHD and the stress I was feeling, and like I did not have the tools internally to deal with it, which is my own fault for not seeking out those tools earlier. But like in that moment, like it was an impossible situation that I didn't know how to mitigate. I think once you have perspective, obsession is bad. I think once you realize that like, hey, this obsession is leading to positive things, like my relationships are doing well because of this, my knowledge is doing well because of this, like my life has improved because of this, like you're on the right track. If the answer is not that, and like you don't like enjoy it, or you're not like feeling like growth, you should not do it, I don't think.